guys! Today we're heading into Record of Ragnarok Season 2, Episode 12. I feel like the fight is headed somewhere interesting. I'm really curious about Serafuku's backstory. So my initial guess was that, he was maybe a more kind, compassionate god and is hit with maybe some tragedies in his life that now he's the complete opposite and is ready to, in a sense, take revenge on the world type of god. So that's where my working theory is, but we'll see. So let's head into the episode. This is such a peaceful start to the backstory. That's when you know there's a tragedy waiting. I'm kind of bracing myself for it. Serafuku looks so wholesome here. Who hurt this kid? Who's the real culprit here? Oh, I just realized we haven't been introduced to the Valkyrie that's going to be working with Buddha. I wonder if Buddha's going to end up doing the volunteer process. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more insight into his personality. I feel like Serafuku, or I guess we can just nickname him Zero here, he's very naive and has a surprisingly simplistic way of solving things. I'm surprised that even though he lived, with other gods, I'm assuming he was closer to the gods since they're saying he descended into Earth, that the other gods didn't tell him how Earth was and that maybe this wasn't the best way to do things. Because I think this is a really, it's sort of a situation where you put a quick band-aid, but it's not really solving anything. I mean, just absorbing their suffering, it's not going to solve the whole problem with the reason why humanity is suffering. I just feel bad for him. I don't feel as sympathetic to Zero as I thought I would. The reason being is that humanity didn't exactly ask him for help. He kind of went down and decided on his own that, oh, you poor things, let me save you. And decided to take on all the suffering instead of understanding the reasons or kind of the actual root of all the causes of suffering. If this is why he becomes a villain, I feel sad for him that he's going through all the pain. But it's very weird that he chose to do this on his own without really understanding humans. So I don't think it stems from his love of humanity, but it's more so the joy he feels from saving someone. Does he just live alone here? I don't really think that's how it works. How ungrateful. How can you not remember him? The one who saved his life? Oh, the poor bird remembered him. Oh, so they met before. Interesting. I'm surprised. I thought their backstories would be separate, but I feel like, I don't want to say they're complete opposites, but it's almost like both maybe have similar motives of supporting humanity in some way, but we're going to see kind of a direct contrast on how they chose to go about it. My guess is maybe with Serafuku, he's not really hoping to, I guess, enlighten or help them understand or improve. He's just very simplistic about it and just wants to take their pain and expects that in the absence of pain, everyone's just going to be happy and joyful. Whereas I feel like with Buddha, maybe this is my guess that his approach is similar to more finding the joy in life as is and maybe rising above the difficulties. Buddha's so chill. I'm having a really hard time feeling all that bad for Zero. I completely agree with Buddha here. In a way, Zero's approach felt a lot like,
oh, you poor things, let me save you from yourselves. I'll take away all the bad stuff.
But you can kind of see from his response, from seeing the kid not recognizing him, there's some, I'm going to say pettiness a little bit. Some sense of wanting to be acknowledged that he's the reason for their happiness, that he's the one they have to thank for all that they have. It's almost like he feels entitled to them being happy and them owing it to him. So I'm not that big a fan of Zero so far. But I admit, Buddha's just looking cooler and cooler by the second. I don't know if this is gonna work for Zero. I shouldn't be laughing in his misery, but it's just so random. Did Buddha just call this puberty? See, he's petty. I'm calling it. That's all it took? So his grudge with Buddha just stems from jealousy. Petty jealousy. It's a shame. I feel like if Zero had met Buddha earlier, before he started absorbing the pain, he could have gotten a chance, I think, to be less naive, to be more educated, to be a little bit more open-minded, maybe, of that there are different paths to pursue the same thing. And if anything, the most simplest thing of all is just because Buddha is helping some people reach happiness, it doesn't demean Zero's work or Zero's efforts. I mean, he didn't love humanity that much in the first place for him to just so easily turn to slaughter. Disappointing. Oh, I'm glad he was able to hold himself back and was able to realize, at least catch himself and say, you know, that's not what I want to be doing here. But at the same time, now it seems like all his rage and anger is misguided towards Buddha, who really didn't do anything. If anything, Buddha just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Zero being upset is kind of directing all of that towards Buddha. The hypocrisy. Oh, the baby's so cute. Just waving. I knew it! Buddha doesn't even remember meeting Zero. I knew it. I love that Buddha didn't wait for Zero to go through a whole monologue and he just went, nope, we're gonna do it. We're starting. No one asked you to endure so much pain. I'm sorry, Zero's annoying. This is not the epic fight I thought we were sitting in for. If anything, Buddha seems a little bit too calm. And I hope he doesn't underestimate Zero. Oh. Oh, he has a very cool weapon transformation though. It's called catastrophe. I actually like the pun there, like catastrophe. I like it. But they changed kind of the middle, so that's like the word axe is in there. So axe and catastrophe is catastrophe. I like the pun. That's such a cheat. I feel like he's just gonna anger Zero to death. Kojiro! Pretty OP. But it's so cool. Too easy! You tell him.
Bruh.
The minute Goal said that, I'm immediately concerned. Because Buddha's pretty OP now, but there must be something up his sleeve. I mean, Zeus wouldn't just volunteer Zero to go fight Buddha for no reason. He must think there's a good chance of him beating Buddha somehow. And Goal being super excited about Buddha winning just kind of confirms it for me. Don't tell him! Says the guy who gets a weapon that powers up every single time his opponent dodges. Oh, I'm so worried. He's gonna power up again, isn't he? There it is. There it is. What'd I say, guys? Just because he took away some of their pain, he thinks that he saved them. Like, no, you maybe helped lessen the pain, took away their pain. You didn't save them from anything. You didn't save them from their problems. You didn't eliminate the cause of their pain. You just took away a side effect. And to be so entitled as to think that they owe you their happiness it's just bonkers. I am not loving Zero at all. I don't know, guys. It's just, ugh. He has a massive inferiority complex. Petition for the next season, if there's a next season of Record of Ragnarok, to stop having, I guess, Aphrodite just include her one-liners. She literally only says the same line. She goes,
Oh my.
and that's it. It is incredibly annoying. I mean, if she's gonna be here, I wish they would give her a purpose to be here, other than just being eye candy. Looks like a meat spatula. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I knew it. Alright. He has something up his sleeve. He's fine. He'll just shake it off. Ah, yes! I love it. I do feel like Zero gives off that feeling of being like a young kid throwing a tantrum, to be honest. It's just there's no rhyme or reason. He's just pitting all of his negativity towards Buddha, who probably didn't even realize he existed, to be honest, amongst the gods. I won't count Zero out yet, though, because I know the gods can be very tricky. But definitely rooting for Buddha, and this has been such an exciting beginning of fight. I thought they were going to drag this out for a lot longer, but I'm excited that we're just getting into the fight now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the battle so far and what your thoughts are on Zero. And I'll see you guys soon in the next episode. Bye!